record mine unless I go to get a shed load of collectible beers, and then I can't do them all in one day because I've already done about 10 beer reviews. So this is from the Orkney Brewery, Cliff Edge IPA. Last time I had an Orkney Brewery beer, I think, apologies if I get this wrong, Red McGregor, absolutely bloody stunning beer. I do remember the name. I'm hoping it's the same brewery. Fruity, intense, and hoppy. It says there are words on the back, so I will try and read the words. Well, I would if I could find the old magnifying glass. It's not a magnifying glass; it's a magnifying glass. So it says Cliff Edge is a pale copper IPA with a tantalising trio of American hops pushing you to the edge of your senses with an intense impact of piney and spicy fruit flavours before dropping to a crash of bitter zestiness. Cliff Edge ideally pairs with spicy food such as an Indian or Mexican. The Orkney Brewery beers are brewed in tune with the ecology of our beautiful corner of the Northern Isles. And then it's got a load of stuff there that I don't understand. 4.7% brewed in Orkney in Scotland. Scottish beer. So, for the people on the channel who are Scottish, hey. So, let's have a punt. Let's have a taster. So, big massive thank you to Andy from the beer chat. Happy Drinkers on YouTube, on WhatsApp. It's a collection of 6 of us. Well, actually 5, to be fair. But yeah, 3 couples who like beer, and that's great because I like beer. The wife likes lagers and stuff, and the others, well. But Andy, cracking bloke, and came to me for the Castle Rock Yard party, hence the Castle Rock glass, and we had a great time. And it's nice to have someone who's very near me who likes craft beer, because I don't like going on my own anyway, and it's I feel daft. I am nervous. I'm getting better. I'm getting more bigger boy pants on, and it's a thing over the years. It's not just been the last couple of years. It's been 10 or 15 years probably of hiding out of the way. So yeah, copper coloured pour on this. I call it golden, you call it copper. Hey, no splitting hairs there. Nice subtle carbonation going off. Whitehead, crystal clear pour. You can tell it's a traditional, like modern traditional beer over a craft beer. Craft beers generally, a lot of the time, are hazy or even slightly hazy. Certainly a slight piney nose on this. Although I've got a blocked up nose all of a sudden, which is not helping matters. Yeah. 4th beer of the review of the day. Standing firm. I shall stand firm against all invaders. But yeah, I was thinking, there's the word I was thinking of. From the film. I can't remember the film now. It's gone. Literally gone. Quite bitey. Definite pine there. Fruity, piney. Oh, I do like a nice beer. Just puts you in the mood. It's not about getting drunk. I've had 4 good beers tonight, or 5 if you count the fact that I actually did 2 in a beer versus beer. So 5 beers, and all tasting good, all going down well. Work again in the morning. By gosh, I need a haircut and a shave. Certainly do before the Craft Beer Festival week starts. Not sure what I'm going to on that week. we shall see. Um, I am looking forward to doing some bits and bobs that week for certain. Once I see what comes up, um, I'm definitely thinking about going. I noticed last year that a good friend of mine, Vince from Nottingham, Canberra, who's an absolute bloody legend. His support of the beer world in Nottingham is amazing. What he does, as I do on YouTube, he does the same sort of thing via Untapped and certainly Twitter. Um, putting his beers on the breweries, pubs that he's gone to. Bloody legend, lovely bloke, and a true fan and of beer, and yeah, great person. But yeah, back to the beer from Scotland, sunny Scotland. Yeah, I'll get it in. Yeah, I do apologise. I do forget sometimes. I literally do forget. Nice bite to it. Certainly piney. Very easy drinking. I'm sure Red McGregor is one of theirs as well. And I'm sure I had a Christmas beer from Orkney as well. Sure I have. In my reviews. Obviously, I've reviewed a lot of beer. Um, well, in the fashion at least. Yeah. You call my reviews. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah. Oh, hot tub's on. We're going in the hot tub as soon as we get rid of the extra one. Gonna chill out in the hot tub and yeah. Another long day. Long days at the moment. And if it's not long physically, mentally it's long. And my gosh, I'm looking at the beer cans and bottles I've got in front of me and the glasses, and it's just, I've got another load here. I've got a load here. I need to do some washing. Yeah, it's coming. That day's coming. Oh, it is funny. Um, but yeah, quite a nice bit of bite on the back end there. Long lasting bite as well from the pine. Yeah, going down lovely. Oh, so June is now upon us. Jesus Christ. We've done 5 months of the year already. How crazy is it that we're 5 months into the year? There's been a war raging in Ukraine for like 3 months. Um, a disgusting war that never should have flipping happened. Um, Multiple countries around the world in absolute Sri Lanka, what's going on there? Pakistan, Taiwan with China, there's scary moments in history all around the world at the moment. It's like all of a sudden, the leaders of the world have all fallen on the fucking dick button. And yeah, let's be a dickhead. And Jesus Christ. You hope cooler heads prevail. You hope they stop some of the shenanigans. There's shenanigans going off in this world that shouldn't be going off. It does make you wonder if an outside force ever come to the world and pretty much turn around to a country and say, pack it in or we'll just obliterate you. Whether they'd listen then, you know. So, gotta say, tasting really nice. I'm enjoying this. Can't beat a traditional beer. I've got to say, fruity, intense, hoppy. That does describe it. I don't know if that's the hoppy so much, but there is an intensity to the flavour. There's certainly fruity, piney. Did say piney, didn't it? Spicy. Yeah, a little bit of spiciness to it. I've got to be honest. But yeah, another cracking beer from Orkney Brewery. Oh dear. So, 4-day weekend. Um, May well be going out Saturday for a beer. May, not sure yet. With our good friends, Andy, the one who bought me this actually. So massive thanks, mate. Yeah, popping over to Beeston and joining in, most likely Beeston. Although, you know, as someone who's a fan of beer, I'd like to do lots of different pubs. And but obviously, you know, it's that thing where the other people with you want also to do different pubs and the travelling involved. It's always down to travelling. Um, like anything, we've all got families and partners and that. If you haven't got families, or unless you live on your own, then you know. But yeah, there's always somebody to answer to in that respect. Um, I myself am at work tomorrow morning, probably till about 1, 2 even. Depends. Um, or puts money in the kitty for the craft beer festival week because you know craft beer festival day could spend 200 quid, so it could be an expensive day. Yeah. It's interesting to see what people spend at beer festivals. Will I get a beer free? Who knows? You never know. You never know. Will I try and scrounge a beer free? No, hell no. Don't do that shit. You know. Um, if I get something for free, then that's a beautiful gesture. But I never ever. It's not the raggy way of doing things. Don't do it. Don't expect it. Not my thing. I'd rather pay, to be honest. And it's this thing where you pay and you don't really expect anything. And I never. Yeah, I never really expect anything. I don't. I come from the background I come from. I come from a background of being, well, basically quite poor. Although my dad was on a flipping good wage back in the day. He was on more money back in 20 years ago than I'm on now. Just goes to show you, doesn't it, what he did with it. God knows what he did with it. Um, but yeah, I don't expect nothing. Like I say, I'd rather pay. And I'm so, honoured by gestures of kindness, gestures of kindness. Although, like anything, I like to reciprocate kindness if I can, you know, like by giving bottles of home brew away or beers that have like the Raggie's Golden Ale. If I've bought loads of it, I mean, I did buy a lot of it. Um, was it 60 odd bottles or something daft? Or was there more? I think there was more. I bought a lot of them bottles. I've still got some left. It's a special moment in my life. Um, I need to make sure I don't chuck any of the bottles away because I need them for next year for my wedding day, my vow renewal day, because they're going on the tables. Who knew? So, yeah, tasting pretty fine. And yeah, I don't know about the hoppy side of things, but fruity and intense tasting is certainly, and that spiciness, certainly where this beer is at. And I'm certain, absolutely bloody certain, Red McGregor is from Orkney Brewery, and I got it from low cost beer. Sure, I did. Apologies if I didn't. One can be confused. I am 50 years old now, so yeah, on the downward slope. I think I've been on the downward slope since I was about 30, to be fair, but these things happen. Although I work harder now as a 50-year-old than I've ever done in my life. Why? Because I push myself to the limits. The funny thing is, my energy levels are just outstanding because I'm pushing myself, because I'm working really, really hard. I have ridiculous amounts of energy. Yeah. Did I have a drink? Fall asleep, obviously. But there you go. It is what it is. Get to 11 o'clock at night, I'm falling asleep because the beer helps, cools me down, calms the brain down, settles the old brainy stuff going off. Is what it is. Ooh. So sometimes with beer reviews, it's nice to sip, get tastes, but sometimes it's also nice to chug and swallow loads and then really get a blast of what's going on. It's interesting. When I look at beer reviews, we all do things differently. I'm no better than any other beer reviewer, even the person who started doing beer reviews like a minute ago. Um, we all get what we get. One should never be big-headed to say, oh, I'm the best, because are you really? And then the same with people who do things professionally, the beer sommeliers or whatever you call themselves. Um, you know, there's a learning process with everything. Same as gardening. As a gardener, I'm always learning. There's always a better way to do something than you realise. There always is. And the best of us know that life is always about learning. Trust me. And not getting drunk as well. Oh, that's certainly at the spot. Piney, certainly intense, certainly fruity, certainly spicy. And I really enjoyed it anyway. Um, for me, good 4.3 out of 5. Orkney Brewery. Cheers, Andy. And that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. Fourth review of the day. Can't see myself coming back with a fifth, but you never know. You never know. Cheers all.